Oh!
Oh,
We're bringing Sean Williams out here for this one. The Sean Williams lyrics. Here
the
we
old
go.
SW. The old SW.
Nerd out and amble. Welcome to the Ramble with Jerry and Eddie, and sometimes maybe Cody. Skeletor with all his sass would kick Trump's sorry ass, aka Orange wussy, or He-Man's mother's pussy. Joker 2 and Venom 3 really sucked, but the Rex came royally fucked. Jerry Jones is an old fart, makes Al Davis look smart. Dan Snyder also sucks, deserves a swift kick in the nuts. All things Marvel and DC, Zack Snyder and Whedon free. Ramblers, assemble and scramble. For Jerry and Eddie the Ramble, bring reviews and stuff up, or else you're a chump. Oh, see, they're too long.
I
get
too long.
It too long. I have to trim it. I have to. But
I have a
thank you.
request. I have a request
Okay,
to the Ramble,
yeah.
to the Ramble verse that's out there listening.
Oh, I'm gonna do this so we get it on the right thing
Okay.
here. Okay, go ahead.
There
What's
it
your
is.
request?
I'm requesting lyrics to be submitted by the Peanut Butter Kid.
The
I
Peanut
know you're
Butter
out
Kid.
there.
The
I
Peanut
know
Butter
you're
Kid.
out there. I know you're listening. I want to hear your
We
lyrics.
the Peanut Butter Kid. Peanut
I
Butter
need
Kid
the
already
Peanut
left
Butter
5
Kid.
stars in a positive. We are all we apologize.
I know you're out there.
For not geeking out properly when we first came across the Peanut Butter Kid. As we were saying pre-show, that Eddie, you said that should have been your PlayStation handle.
I'm upset that was not my Twitter handle when I was on Twitter, when my
Right.
PlayStation handle.
Right. And then you said Peanut Butter Kid enters the chat. I said everybody else, they stand up and they take their hats off.
Right.
When
Yeah,
the Peanut,
Peanut
Butter,
Butter Kid enters the chat.
Peanut
Hats are
Butter
off.
Kid.
Speak when
If the
spoken
Peanut
to.
Butter Kid would like to send us lyrics. This
Please,
is the
Peanut
Ramble,
Butter Kid.
a geek's guide to pop culture. This is Ramble 433. We are the geeks. I'm a comedian. I'm a podcaster. I'm a vlogger. What would it be called? YouTuber?
Documentarian of video
video
games?
game streamer. Jerry Rocha, cancer fighter right there. We got the one and only.
Comedian Eddie Pence and
Wait.
podcaster.
Why am I not doing the
this
NWO? Why are we not doing NWO style right there? Eddie Pence.
And
is there
assembler of puzzles.
puzzlers. Do you like doing puzzles? Do you like putting
I
puzzles
haven't
together?
done one in a minute. Haven't done one. I do like doing
Andrea's
them.
mother loves them. Next time y'all come over, we'll start a puzzle because that's her
We
jam.
should do it. One of those 5,000 piece puzzles, and we don't. leave till we
It's all
finish.
erotic. It's all erotic.
It's
her
strip
mother's
puzzle. We
puzzles.
play strip puzzle
strip puzzle. It's erotic puzzles. That's all it
with
is.
Andrea's family.
It's just like mermaids fucking. That's all of her puzzles. They're just mermaids fucking each other.
In different
mermaid Suck a
positions.
mermaid dick. And
How do mermaids scissor bang? Is that possible?
It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's impossible, right?
It's impossible. It's I think that's why they're probably, with the exception of Ariel, depicted as kind of evil and crazy.
Right.
You know,
'cause they
I
can't
would
scissor
think
bang.
they can't
Sure.
scissor. They can't. I mean, that's
tragic.
yeah, it's
That's
a
a
goddamn
fatal flaw
shame.
in the design of the mermaid.
It's a darn shame. I want to thank you all for tuning in to the Ramble, a Poderation podcast. Subscribe to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating, a positive text review. Like our boy Emerald Hal, who's our most recent positive text review. We're sitting at 151 5 stars. If the
Okay.
Peanut Butter Kid wants to jump back in, maybe it's
Please.
the Peanut Butter Man now. I don't know.
Maybe.
It could be so
Maybe.
many things. You can
maybe
follow us-
Los Peanut Butter Kid.
Los Peanut Butter Kid. El
El Peanut Butter Kid.
cacahuate, hombre. We also have Instagram at Podcast Ramble. You can email us, ramble@theramblepod.com. We're on YouTube at The Ramble Tube. You can see our gorgeous faces. We have our merch page on TeePublic. Eddie and I, stand-up comedians. You can get our
Our
comedy hours are there wherever you
can.
stream comedy recordings.
right, baby.
Eddie has a 1-hour special, The Unspecial, that you can
do.
get on Amazon Prime. I have a 1-hour special, The Gentleman Jerry Rocha, on my YouTube page. Eddie's got a YouTube page. Go subscribe
I do.
to it. I got a YouTube page. We got TikToks. We got Instagrams. Find
Do all
us.
that
Love
stuff.
us. Subscribe to all of our shit. Let us know that you found us here. We would love that. All that good shit, man. All that good. All right, we're gonna geek out. We're gonna have a lot of fun today. My geek out. Oh, by the way, I gotta get one last. I'm gonna be running my comedy hour about my fight with cancer called Cancer Culture. If you happen to be in Los Angeles this Saturday at the Comedy Store, the world-famous Comedy Store, up in the Belly Room, 9:30 p.m. Saturday. Tickets are on my website. Actually, go to the Comedy Store's website. I got to still put them up on my website. That's going to happen very soon. But if you follow me on any social media, they'll be on the link. There are the tickets. But yeah, it's come see my. And then if you're in Orange County, I'll be doing it at the Secret Karate headquarters in Huntington Beach the following night, Sunday, February 16th. There's not a ticket. There's not a ticket link for that yet, but it's coming. So there we go.
And if you have to be in Vegas at all next week, come to the Brad Carrots Comedy Club at the MGM Grand. I will be there.
See your boy Eddie Pence
Monday through Sunday.
Woo! You're gonna eat Whataburger.
23rd.
You lucky man, eating Whataburger.
So much
Whataburger. You lucky.
I might buy some and just throw it away because I can.
Why not? Why not?
But that's how much Whataburger I'm gonna have.
Eddie will be at the new home of my beloved Dallas Mavericks, probably, even though they're denying it. This just makes the most sense.
Buy Whataburger, go over to In-N-Out and eat it there.
Oh, show them who's boss. Show them who's boss. Show them who's the best. We're gonna geek out. Do you know what you're geeking out on today, Eddie? I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine.
Idea.
I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. So Eddie and I were doing a show at the Secret Karate headquarters last Saturday. Yeah. And we got there a little early. We had dinner at a really good Vietnamese restaurant up in that area. Fountain Valley, I think it was. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But that was fucking delicious. And then we get to the club like an hour and a half before we needed to. So Eddie found that there was a Target right there. Ooh. So we're like, well, come on. If there's an opportunity to get our hands on toys or video games, we take that opportunity. We were actually pissed that there was not a GameStop there in the shopping center of the Vietnamese restaurant because it was a massive shopping center, and any massive shopping center could use a GameStop. Would you not? I mean, am I off base here?
If you're standing in any strip mall, it just screams for a GameStop.
Why isn't there a GameStop?
And you have to look it over 3 or 4 times because you could swear there should be a GameStop right there, and there isn't, and it's infuriating.
Can I give a hot take here?
Yeah, please.
Why doesn't every outlet mall have a GameStop? I know they're not outlets, but who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Why not just spice up
every
the
shopping mall? Every shopping center should have one.
Yes. So we're in Target. Let's go do Target things, right?
Yeah.
Which Eddie and I love to do. We'll go make out in the dressing room for a little bit.
Yeah, we try on clothes. We critique each other.
Right. A little,
and then we make out.
Then we make
maybe
out.
a hand job. Maybe a hand job.
If we're really feeling it.
How busy? Depends on how busy it is.
How busy? If it's super busy, we'll definitely hand job. We like the excitement of are we going to get?
We like the attention. We like the excitement. We like the eyes on us.
We do like having the eye. It
helps get us over the top.
I never have an issue. It's all, remember, like it takes like 20 minutes for us if we're the only ones there.
Yeah.
But
because we start talking about stuff. We start talking about fun things.
If it's packed, we're just splooging.
It's all business.
All business.
That's the performer in us, I think.
That's how it is. Yeah, I think it's all the years of doing stand-up that kind of lent itself to that. But so we go walking, and now NECA has always done a really good job. They've done a great job, NECA. They've done a wonderful job with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line.
Sure, yeah.
But one thing that
you're Comic-Con exclusive, whereas the all white ones, that was a NECA, wasn't it?
That was NECA back in the day. Yeah, that was NECA. The NECA lost them, I think, and then they got him back.
And that exclusive, I think, is worth like $33,000 right now.
$8 billion right now.
$8 billion.
I could buy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a Greenland, and I'm gonna name it Red, White, and Blue Land before
Good
Trump
for you.
Came. That's
Good
what I'm gonna do because that's what matters to Americans. Oh boy. Anyway, God Almighty, how did we let this happen? Anyway, so
I don't know. Come on, cholesterol. My fingers are crossed. Come on, cholesterol. Do your job.
Do your job.
Do your fucking job.
Do what you do. Do what we paid you to do. Now, this is what I loved though is something that NECA was kind of beginning to do back when I got that Comic-Con set in like 2006.
Yeah.
Is they were starting to do I guess what we know is the Eastman and Laird Ninja Turtles run. And that was, now the cartoon was just at the end of my being a kid. Does that make sense?
Right.
So it was like 6th grade, I think is when maybe.
Yeah, we've discussed this before. I was I was entering high school, so I was just past the point for people to be into teen. I had it happened like 3 years earlier, I would have been right in the middle of it.
You'd have been right there with me.
I just passed.
So I loved it up into a point, right? And then like some of the later stuff I was out on, right? But I was all in. But even before then, like whenever the Eastman and Laird comics came out, I was all, my buddy David Henry was like, dude, you got to read these. I remember that. Brought one to elementary school. It was a little violent, even though it was like turtles.
They were black and white too, right? They were black and white. It wasn't color.
Yeah, that's why that NECA set was all gray, right? And it was. I loved it, and I loved so. But I was still at the age that I didn't mind how kiddied up it was for the TV show, right? Like I didn't mind how they toned it down dramatically, even though the movie. The movie was pretty much in line with the comics, even though it was a little bit, it wasn't nearly as cutesy as the kids' TV show was.
Yeah.
But so NECA has been doing their Eastman and Laird Ninja Turtles original comics line, and the toys are so fucking awesome. They're so good, Eddie. And we were walking around that Target, and I just lost my shit. Because they've done Shredder, they've done Rat King, they've done they have a Baxter Stockman, they've done the girl, I forgot the name of the wizard chick. They did they've done
everybody you can think of, even the artist that drew them.
Triceratops Soldier. Yeah, the I forgot the guy's name, but Kirby, he was a character in the Donatello one shot, and he was great. And so but they haven't done the Turtles yet. And boom, we're walking around, and I was like, oh my God. Eddie, you saw my jaw drop. You saw it in real time.
I did. And as I was trying to put my testicles in your mouth, you pointed, no,
not yet. Not yet.
You were pointing. I thought you were giving me a different signal.
Well, this is usually the green light for Eddie.
Right. Yeah, that's open usually... mouth. I fill the void.
Wide-eyed, filled with hope and glee.
Right.
And then that's Eddie's.
That's a signal. That's go time.
It's go. And
but this time it was something else. It
was my favorite Ninja Turtle. He's my Wolverine of the Ninja Turtles, Raphael. Ooh. I love the Casey Jones mask that comes with it.
Why does the Casey Jones mask come with it?
Well, Casey Jones was revealed in Raphael's first solo issue.
Did he ever wear the Casey Jones mask?
I don't know if he did or not. If he did,
because they made a Casey Jones in that line.
They have a Casey Jones. I wonder if it's a different mask though that you could put on Casey. But it's got, and what I love is Raphael, of course, had the red little thing, but in the Eastman and Laird, they were all red, as you can see right here. And they were just differentiated. They should have kept it that way. They're differentiated just by their weaponry. And dude, I'm getting all these fucking things. I can't wait to get Mike, Donatello, and Leonardo. I cannot fucking wait.
Dope.
This is a killer fucking. So Eddie, when I saw this, this was just like, oh my God. Right. I'm gonna have to.
Remember right after that, we went into the dressing room and we made Raphael watch us make love.
And we got like 4 of the figures, just in case one of them was gonna try to close their eyes. We were like, no,
you will watch.
You're gonna see this. You're gonna see this, and you're gonna fucking like it. You're gonna fucking like it. And that's what. So I've just been. Now I want to get into your geek out. And then I want to take a stroll down memory lane, but go ahead and do your geek out now for us. Let's see what Eddie's got. This could be a very action figure.
The gardener's outside, so apologies.
Is it, or are you just making your kid do slave labor?
It's Tracy's vibrator. It's extra strength.
She's in the car, by the way.
Yeah,
she's in the garage in the car.
In the car, and you can still hear the thing. I have no chance. This just popped up on Hasbro Pulse a couple days ago.
We got to talk about this.
3 new drops, and I think they're going to announce them. I think they're going to announce the release dates at the GI Joe Hasbro Pulse live stream.
That's going to be like in what, 2 days? 3? No,
2 days. The 18th. Next week. I think the 18th.
Hey, so
first
early
one is
next
that.
Week.
Look at that.
Oh my my
Look
God.
at that motherfucker right there.
That
Look
Jeep
at that
was my favorite. I had that
That's
Jeep.
the,
Did you have that Jeep?
AWE. I did. The AWE Striker and crankcase.
I had that. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, the Striker didn't come with crankcase, so in the original, right? Or did
No, I don't think so.
I don't think it did. I love that
did.
Jeep. Oh, that's fucking badass.
Oh,
I had the
up
Jeep
next,
and the motorcycle.
I had the motorcycle too. Up next, probably my favorite thing. My favorite Cobra weaponry.
Oh. Yes! The snake!
Look at that.
The snake!
The battle armor. Cobra battle armor snake.
The snake battle armor. That is the... Eddie, I would try to... Do you know what? That thing went up against He-Man when I got it. You know what I mean? Like that, it was just...
And He-Man was never the same.
No, he was.
He-Man was never the same.
It took a lot out of him to beat that thing. It took a lot out of He-Man to beat that thing. It was. He
needed a catheter for the rest of his life.
I had to make that an alternate universe He-Man battle because that He-Man had an ostomy bag the rest of his life. He had to carry around. It was brutal.
Does this mean we're getting at some point we're going to get a 6-inch Cobra Commander in his armor? Armored Cobra Commander.
The battle armor Cobra Commander?
Yeah, that's got to be next with this.
That has to be. If that's a Comic-Con exclusive, we're going to have to force our way into Comic-Con to get it.
Yeah. And then Cobra Ninja Slice and Dice.
Oh, God.
Look at that.
Look at this. Now, granted, Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes would just make mince.
Mop the floor. Too. Mop the floor,
but
sure.
Still cool. Still fucking cool.
Dude, those three things. But this fucking thing, that fucking thing, man. Oh.
The snake. Snake. Dude. That is.
Look at it's got the blowtorch. It's got the fire for the blowtorch. Oh.
Is that the worst named thing ever, though? Because snakes are kind of supposed to slither around, be.
Yeah. That's the opposite of a snake. It seems loud and cumbersome.
Loud. But I guess the Cobra Ox wouldn't have really been the same.
The Cobra Water Buffalo.
The Cobra Water Buffalo. That's not the one.
But those things are
We'll use the Water Buffalo. You fools. Use the Water Buffalo. You fools. Call in the Water Buffalo.
It's going to be... Dude, it's action figure heaven right now. Dude, these times.
These fucking Joes. The Joe line just Like, I love the Marvel Legends line, and Star Wars Black Series is kind of in a lull, but, like, the fucking G.I. Joe one, every time they step up to the plate, it's like Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, 98. It's just like...
boom.
Just home run after home run. I don't care if it's juiced up or not. It's just fucking exciting to watch.
Can I tell you why I like it so much?
Why?
Because... And it's the same with the Transformers, is because at least the movies were so bad that there aren't really many movie figures. And that's the other thing I don't like about the Star Wars and the Marvel stuff. I like it when they do the comic book figures because the movie figures, now they're incredible, but they're so photorealistic and accurate that I feel like I have a voodoo doll. And then like
with Star Wars you don't have much of a choice because it's always been live.
It's always been live action, so it's kind of tough. That's why I just prefer. I like getting like the aliens. You know what I mean? Like that's more. I really go nuts for that. But because like another reason I'm kind of like, what if there's a Marvel star who I have a figure of who does shit 10 times worse than what Jonathan Majors got busted for. And I'm walking around with that motherfucker like on my shelf, like, okay. So that's the only reason I'm kind of like, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really love it. Like it's.
But the fucking Joes, man.
But Joe's, it's just like Masters of the Universe. These motherfuckers just coming right out of a cartoon, right out of a comic book. Same thing.
And they're so detailed. And they got so many. They have so many accessories to them. It's fucking
incredible,
amazing, incredible. It's the best line I think Hasbro does. Is the G.I.
Oh my God, I'm with you. Is it G.I. Joe Classified? Is that technically?
Yeah, G.I. Joe Classified. And they were doing their classified figures, but now they've started going back and doing a little more retro looking figures from the cartoons and from the comics. And it's just fucking. It's amazing. It's the best line they have.
And this is the best podcast that you have sitting there in your ears and We'll be right back. All right. So, man, time for something else. So, before I get into another thing I wanted to geek out about, Eddie.
Yeah.
It is the we're going to keep it with the Hasbro.
Sure.
Because they owe us.
Yeah.
Hey, they kind of owe us. How many things how many ideas have we given them that they've just
Hellfire
ran with?
Club. Hellfire Club.
That Comic-Con when we said it right in front of their faces. Hellfire Club.
We walked right into the Hasbro Pulse
Yes.
display area, surrounded by Hasbro Pulse guys.
Yes.
And we dropped that. Dropped Hellfire
We said,
Club
hey,
on them.
Hellfire Club, pal. And and
the
then guess what
following
next year?
year's exclusive was what?
Hellfire Club. You know what they haven't done though, where they've chickened out, and you were there. I told the guy.
Yeah.
I told the Transformers guy. I said next Comic-Con exclusive, Unicron's severed head with the eyeball torn out. That comes with Starscream's ghost.
Ooh.
Come on!
That's above every fireplace in America. If they put that out.
How could it not be?
It's above. It's on everybody's
How could
mantle.
it not be? Right there.
You kick off the
Just
family portrait.
Boom.
Unicron's head.
Right there. Unicron's head with Starscream's ghost. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop.
That would be the greatest. Now,
Get out of here.
Do you have your Hasbro Pulse handy?
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could pull up, or maybe I could share. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can share this. You know, like
Maybe.
if I could share it, dude, their new HasLab for the Transformers that are more than meets the eye. And there it is. It's right. Let me see if I can share this screen, if you don't mind. But do you have yours ready just in case I cannot?
I do.
All right, let's just see if I can do this. So let's see if I can. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is it there? Is it there? Is it?
Oh,
Oh,
there, wow. Look at you. Look at you.
Look at this thing, dude. A combiner that was Japanese only. How lucky, Eddie! Could you have imagined seeing this as a kid? On
I would have murdered people to get it.
Look at the name, Leo Kaiser.
Leo Kaiser?
Leo Kaiser combiner.
Leo Kaiser.
Look at the names: Elbat, Jaruga, Drillhorn, Kill Bison, Guyhawk, and Leozak.
That was my porn name.
Yes. I wondered. Yeah. I wondered. Look how fucking sick that is, Eddie.
Oof.
Look at that. I know nothing about this fucking thing. Have you ever even heard of this fucking combiner?
No, I haven't heard of any of those.
None of them. And then I find out that there was we just missed out on so much lore with Transformers that they got in Japan that we didn't get over here.
But it seems like good lore, not like the G.I. Joe lore we missed out of over in Europe.
Right, where it's like, hey, with the stupid shit they did with Destro. No, this is like the good shit. Sorry to our European ramblers. Sorry to our please subscribe, 5-star rating, positive text review, but you got fucked on G.I. Joe. They fucked.
Big time.
But
Big time. The same way we got fucked on Transformers.
I want to see that thing. Leo Kaiser. What the fuck is that?
Decepticon, too.
It's a Decepticon. All right, so should I bring up Leo Kaiser's bio here, Eddie? Do you want to?
Please, because I know nothing about Leo Kaiser.
Leo Kaiser. I mean, I just already thought of his theme song. Don't turn around, oh no, Leo Kaiser's in town. Whoa, whoa. Who's not jamming to that, right?
Right.
Oh, here we go. This is according to the Transformers wiki, Eddie. There it is. Look at this.
There we are. Look at that.
God, the Breast Force. Okay, maybe we didn't need that.
Ooh, the Breast Force.
Combined form of the Breast Force, an elite combat team. We're the tit team. This ruthless killing machine is an expert in melee combat.
Call in the titties.
Call in the tit squad, you fools.
Call in the titties, you fools.
He is. Wait a minute. The ruthless killing machine is an expert in melee combat and possesses the power of invisibility. How do you let this 90-ton thing sneak up on you? Oh, look at that picture of him as in fucking invisible.
He's invisible. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That looks like he was in the cartoon. Those look like cartoon screenshots.
Those are cartoon screens. I think after the 86 movie, they just were like, boom, we're just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. Man, this is.
Damn.
Oh. Wow. Now look at this. This is crazy. The Breast Force 5th Beetle, Death Cobra, occasionally forms an alternate left arm or shoulder cannon for Leo Kaiser when the moderately murderous Hellbat doesn't get to him first. This is fantastic lore.
Wow.
Look
That's
at this.
cool.
They are Destrons and chest masters. They are the Deathosaurus elite troopers, comprising of some of the most vile Decepticons imaginable. Fuck, these
guys
are like
sound
all
like
the
badasses.
these are like all the Decepticons that would be in that Lecter wing of Silence of the
Yeah.
Lambs. Like these are the MiGs of Decept. Like this is fucking. How did we not get any of this?
Wow.
God damn! I
want to see a PG-13 or rated R movie with those guys.
I do too. Well, let's get Leo and who stops him? Apparently,
Yeah.
now the thing is, like the fucking Autobot that fights that guy, the only one who could. That's not even Prime. I think is long gone. I think
Yeah.
they said goodbye to him in '86 in Japan, and
Yeah.
we're like, all right, we're moving on.
We're moving forward.
I think they still fucked over Rodimus, but I don't. If anyone knows more of Ramble at the ramblepod.com, for God's sakes, tell us. But
Please.
now
Please
let's
help us.
do this. We
Please help
have,
us.
please. I mean, how did we miss out on this, dude?
I don't know.
It's
upset
crazy.
That I missed out on it.
I'm upset. I'm very upset. By the way, I forgot to tell you, we have some oomph that we got from one of our listeners, Gary Rickelman. He
Rick?
said, I meant to send this out, but fucking crisscross slander, uncalled for. They're the all-time hip-hop duo. Eric B. and Rakim? Nah. Outkast? Please. Gangstar? Fuck off. You can't argue this, cassettes for life. And then he has the picture of the crisscross one when they were hard, and they did I'm Real, Realer Than Real Deal.
Right. Were their jeans still backwards? Do they still have their jeans backwards? Because you can't go harder than wearing your pants on backwards.
Very true. By the way, this is from Seth Kano. What up, Jerry and Eddie? 2-star Garmin member. And
Seth,
Rambler
salute.
Seth here. I'm writing in with a request suggestion. Could y'all do a Mount Rushmore list of the most traumatic moments from movies for kids? Some prime examples, like Artax drowning in the swamp of sadness from Neverland
Yeah.
Story, Optimus Prime's death in Transformers the movie.
Yeah.
Feel free to use these examples in your list if you see fit. Thanks in advance. Keep calm and I like this. I think we
That's a
can
good
do
idea.
this.
I like
That's not
that.
a bad
I like that.
idea. That's we can definitely Eddie, we can hit that. Could we? Is that a good way to
Oh,
put it?
we can hit that. As Chris
can-
Voss would say, we can hit that.
in a Target dressing room. Eddie and I can hit that. Only if it's packed.
Right. Only on busy, like a Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve Eddie, imagine the fun we'd have in the dressing room
Dude.
at Christmas.
Dude.
Ooh.
The fun they would all have.
The
with
fun
us in that
all of
dressing
us would have. Oh, now, I got to talk about another. I guess I don't know if it's a geek out or a stroll down memory lane, but I haven't really gone into my days. One of my first ever jobs, Eddie, was I was a junior in high school, and it was junior or senior. I forgot which one it was. Whichever when I was legally old enough to go get a job and get a paycheck.
Sure. Well, now in Arkansas, I think you can do it at 3.
They're gonna have to. But I had gone and gotten a job, and this was a dream. This was looking back, Eddie. I didn't realize how good I had it.
Right.
Now I was kind of thinking I was done with the world of. I was definitely done playing with toys, right? I
Okay.
had graduated to video games. Now, I would admire action figures. I would be like, oh man, I would still go to Toys R Us, right?
Yeah, you would look.
When
You just wouldn't buy. You just
I would
wouldn't
look and be
purchase.
like, damn, that looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved that if I were 5, right? Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
god, 10-year-old me would have lost his fucking mind over that.
Right.
But then I would just go, okay, but let me go buy this Super Nintendo game, whatever. I got a job at KB Toys at the mall in Dallas in high school. And oddly enough, that's when I started buying toys again.
Well,
'Cause
there, you're getting a
I'm
discount.
That's what
You're
I
getting
wrote
paid.
chase figures, variants, all those kind of things. One of the there was a dude there who was like an OG toy collector who would like explain it all to me. And I'm like, oh, but who fucking knew? And it was also kind of a golden era at that time because that was smack dab in the middle of Toy Biz doing the X-Men shit. Like
Yeah.
X-Men and X-Force. Remember when they started doing
Yeah.
the X-Force stuff? It was fucking incredible. It was just like, okay, how do I not do this? Like the Cyclops, would you would press the little thing in the back and his eyes would light up. Same with Mr. Sinister.
Yeah,
There's
and they even around that
Colossus.
time, I think they reissued the Power of the Force Star Wars action figures.
They did.
like in the
They
mid
kind of made them all
90s.
buffed up, and that was stupid.
They did. They
but
gave them all roids. They jacked them
they
all up. Even
roided them
Obi-Wan
all up,
Kenobi
which
was
was-
fucking.
he was fucking.
It's like Joe Piscopo in the late '80s. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, man.
Yeah, they all looked like they were in demolition. Every member of
Yeah.
every Star,
Yeah, yeah.
Princess Leia looked like China in that fucking, like, what is this? What is going on here? But it was just, oh, Eddie, it was it was so badass the X-Force line started coming out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I think I got to start buying toys again. Like, I know and this was I'm not keeping them in the box. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm opening these motherfuckers. I'm displaying these motherfuckers. That was my UK. And it was like all my high school buddies loved coming to my place to see what figures I had got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's cool. And that was also when DC was doing the Batman line, when they had like the silver Batman outfit and the
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
underwater Batman, all kinds. So I got
Yeah.
a few of those too. I'm like, fuck this. I'm displaying all this shit. It was fucking incredible. Those were the fucking goal. It was the best job. What I regret was only buying video games I really wanted. There were so many rare video games I probably had my hands on back then that could have been
Yeah,
worth
you
so
probably had a
fuck,
fortune
you know?
in your hands, passed
Had
through
I
your
just,
hands.
just like, oh, who the little Samson? What do I give a shit? It's a Nintendo game. I'm playing Super Nintendo. What do I care? It was all there. I'm sure. The best part though was Christmas. I'm going to try to say this in a way that doesn't come across the wrong way.
Sure.
But it was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Okay.
When Tommy, the green Power Ranger, became Tommy the white
Ah,
Ranger.
Sure.
I don't like saying power after
right.
because it
White.
just sounds
Yeah.
like he should come.
Weird.
with,
It's a weird thing to
sounds like
say.
he should come with the swastika tattoo.
Yeah.
Fucking, like.
Wear one of Kanye's shirts.
Yeah, he would have exactly get one of those fucking things. And dude, that was the first. This was before the Beanie Babies, right? And
Right.
I remember the Dinobot craze, but it was
Oh,
still. Remember, I told the story. Me and that other kid helped the guy who was stalking. So fuck, he just gave us
Yeah.
them. All right, great. This was the first time I saw people fighting. Have you ever experienced anything like that in your collecting?
Close. I was part of the Cabbage Patch Kid wars when I was a child. My mom was in the store getting Cabbage Patch Kids, and then I was also part
Was this
of,
for you and your brother, or like
my brother wanted one really bad. He was like
Yeah.
little. I think he was probably like
like
5
3,
at the time.
5?
or
Yeah, of
6
course.
or something
Yeah,
like
who
that.
didn't? Yeah, of
And
course.
so
of course.
I saw that. I witnessed that firsthand. The craziness that people went through to get those fucking things.
See, since I wasn't into those, I remember that. I remember the stories.
Yeah.
But I never got
And I
to
went.
witness
I
it.
had the Destructicon phase where people were fucking nuts over this combiner. And so,
Devastator?
Yeah, I was actually.
Yes.
Oh, Devastator. Yeah.
Yes.
The
Yep.
Constructicons, the Devastator.
yes,
I was
that
like fucking.
was-
I was in that. I was in that battle.
See,
I
that
served
was
in that war. I did.
that
a
was
tour.
another one. That was another one that I stepped away from. Because my mom was like, it's gonna be fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
And so Devastator, I got piece by piece, right?
Yeah.
It was a slow but steady build to
No,
get
mine. I got
Devastator.
it all. I went in.
Oh,
we went in
that's
hard.
great.
We went in fast.
Wow. Normandy?
Got a little bloodied, but
Was it your Normandy?
It was probably my own personal Normandy. It was my own personal D-Day.
Well, this Power Ranger shit, Eddie. This
There's
was
people
like
laying there on the store, like that one dude holding his guts in his hands. He was just
trying to put him back.
trying to put his intestines back in, but still grabbing for a Constructicon.
Some dumb kid in front of you has a bullet graze his helmet, so he takes his helmet off to look, and then
Boom,
gets brain,
gone. And I
then
just take the
you
Constructicon
a
out of his
few more.
hand.
You're
I just
good.
lift it out of his dead hand.
That's fucking great. So this dude, this fucking White Ranger shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God! We had to break up fistfights between moms and shit. They were going at it to go. I had that. That was mine. And we're like, look, it's limit one per customer. It didn't matter. It was fucking. That was the craziest. Was that Christmas when that fucking Tommy the White Ranger, the White Ranger figure.
The white.
I don't know why the White Ranger figure came out. And it was, oh my God, it was fucking, I was like, holy shit, like this is lunacy. And I remember thinking, too, if my mom had been here, I would have gotten one. She would have, I saw the competition. I sized them up.
Yeah.
Mom would have had no problem taking out 5 or 6 of those. You know what I mean? And just, I'm getting that fucking, you kidding me? Fuck this shit. I'm getting it. It was, oh God, that was crazy. KB Toys working there. And I'm just bummed that I only took advantage of the X-Men and X-Force and Batman lines. I 1,010% should have gotten Magic the Gathering cards.
I know, but it's a
video
problem when
games.
it's like that. It's like you got to put some boundaries, or you're taking in too much.
I just handed my entire paycheck.
Yeah.
I just here. I got.
I mean,
the
it's
job
bad enough that I collect Black Series Legends and
Right.
G.I. Joe.
Right.
I can't I would love to get some of the new Transformers they're releasing.
Fuck
Hasbro
yeah.
is,
I
but
might.
I can't.
Dude, if I get like a couple of gigs in the next month, I might get that Leo Kaiser. That thing's fucking incredible. Thing's fucking. But I'm gonna have to get like some gigs. Are gonna have to line up or something. I'm like, okay, fuck it. But goddamn, it's just what a time. What a time.
Yeah.
But again, as great as that was, we're in the golden era, buddy. Nothing.
Pretty
ain't
much.
nothing. Ain't
It's
nothing
pretty beautiful
looks
right
as
now.
good as the shit they're giving us now. Dude,
Right.
if we were, I guarantee if they brought back the Care Bears, they would look fucking incredible right now.
Oh, dude.
Different
yeah.
heads you could put on
Yeah.
weapons. Like,
Fucking Combiner Care Bear. Be fucking
Combiner
awesome.
Care, build a figure, be incredible. It'd be fucking incredible. Man, what a ramble, Eddie. We did it.
What a ramble,
God
yes.
damn it, we did it. What a ramble. I want to thank y'all for listening. Subscribe to the Ramble, 5-star rating, positive text review. You know where to find us, you know where to love us. All next week, Eddie Pence is going to be rocking and rolling the Brad Garrett Comedy Club at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Go, 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 go.
Come on out.
Everybody wants an excuse to go to Vegas.
This is it.
Now you got...
This
and
is
you don't
it.
even have to do what my beloved Dallas Mavericks are doing. You don't have to implode the team to go to Vegas.
Go.
You
can just go.
You don't have to. You can just go. So there we go. Eddie will be there this Sunday. I will be at the Secret Karate headquarters in Huntington Beach running my hour. And Saturday, I'll be at the Comedy Store, the Belly Room, Saturday night at 9:30. Those tickets on my website. Come and get them. We love you all. Stay safe out there, huh? Take care, everybody. And we will be back Friday for Ramble Radio. There we go. Hey, our Captain America Ramble Radio.
Ooh,
probably,
that's right.
Right?
Did you hear Feige said in the Fantastic Four trailer, it is only the first 30 minutes of the movie. That's all you're seeing. So we're getting Galactus in the first 30 minutes of the movie.
See, I think that's what makes him famous, is they saved that world from Galactus. That's what I think.
And then the other rumor is that it's actually Doctor Doom is the main villain in this, not Galactus.
I would love it. There has to be.
Because you're getting him out of the way in the first act, and it's literally going to be about Doctor Doom.
I think the beginning of this movie is going to be them stopping Galactus. They start in Earth 616. They get in there. They save that world from Galactus. They become superstars, and now they're trying to go home. Ooh.